It's been 2 years since the Hamas terrorist attack on Israel, which sparked an all-out war that continues today. On October 7, 2023, at 6:30 a.m. local time, Hamas terrorists invaded Israel from the Gaza Strip, killing around 1,200 people and taking 250 hostage, most of them civilians. Hundreds of terrorists flew on gliders into a music festival and other places along the Gaza border, killing indiscriminately, wounding and kidnapping many of them children, holding them in underground tunnels. Hezbollah terrorists from Lebanon and Houthi terrorists from Yemen joined Hamas in striking Israel. All three groups are backed by Iran, which itself began striking Israel directly. Israel taking out many of their key leaders, and the U.S. later striking Iran's nuclear sites.
Tonight I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success.
All while residents of Gaza are caught in the middle of a worsening humanitarian crisis. The U.S., Israel, and European countries supplying food and medicine to the residents in Gaza, but in many cases, the terrorists hijacking the aid and using the civilians as human shields. Back in the U.S., we saw instances of anti-Semitism and Jewish hate on the rise. Anti-Israel protests swept across college campuses, with many turning violent. Protesters taking over campus buildings for days, disrupting classes and graduation ceremonies. They vandalized and trashed campus buildings, burned American flags, and shouted anti-Israel slogans. And many of these protesters were not even students at these colleges. Over 730 days later, Hamas still has 48 hostages, 20 of which are still believed to be alive. Many hostages were released during the war in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. And now, officials say that we're closer than ever to reaching the end to the war. President Trump unveiled a 20-point peace plan during a meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in late September.
And it means the immediate end to the war itself, not just Gaza.
Israel has agreed to the plan, and Hamas, as of last Friday, has agreed to parts, like releasing all remaining hostages. But they haven't agreed to disarm or give up a role in governing Gaza in the future. Peace talks are being held this week in Egypt, with leaders from the U.S., Qatar, and several European countries joining in. Reporting by Jack Bradley, NTD News.